Okay, Dave, if we had a 24-hour film festival,
yes,
what would we show?
I don't know what you would show, but I know what I would show.
You have your list.
I do.
I had mine ready to print out, but I forgot.
Who's going first, then?
I think I should go first because I think yours is more humorous than mine.
It might be. Might not be.
Let's see how we do this. I'll cover this up for a little surprise.
Go ahead.
I'm starting mine off at 12 o'clock with Psycho.
Psycho.
It's more of a horror festival, mine.
Okay.
And that's good because it starts out in the daytime, you know, where they're in the motel shacking up.
Oh, which was smiled upon.
It was. And then it moves into the grim as you're sitting in the theater.
Okay.
As there's murders. We're going to throw in a classic Halloween. I almost forgot the E there.
Halloween.
Not the best speller, as we saw by Bowell there. King Kong.
King Kong.
Throw a black and white one in.
The 1933 one?
33, okay. Yes. I should have noted that. The Fly.
The newer one.
The newer one.
Not the original with Vincent Price and David Hedison.
I tried to stick to films that were under 2 hours.
Okay.
I think it's better an hour and a half film and then get up and have your game segment or whatever.
I did not.
You did not follow that?
No, I did not.
Jaws.
Look at that.
I think on my original list I had that a little earlier in the day, but here it's 8 o'clock, I think, on my last minute list. Bride of Frankenstein. Got to throw in a classic. I think that's the best of the Universal horror films. If we can get to the rights to it, because it's kind of new, we're going to throw in Piranha 3D in there at 12 o'clock. If we can get the rights to that. I don't know how it works.
We don't care about getting the rights. We're just listing our films.
2 o'clock, Scooter Pie burlesque performance. We'll carry that over from Proctoberfest. I don't know how that went. We didn't ask.
No.
We'll have to find out how Scooter Pie was.
Oh.
A little pie at 2 a.m. is good.
We're discussing Beaver, too.
Late night, let's put Hellraiser on at 4 o'clock.
Great film.
And at 6 o'clock, Jeb's Film Circus.
Oh, that was funny.
That was entertaining. I don't know if they show those on... Huh?
Zeb.
Oh, Zeb? Is that why? Okay.
It sure wasn't Jeb?
You know why I put Jeb? We got a Jeb at work.
Oh, okay.
So he's Zeb, yes.
Okay.
I think I better check some of our shows. I think I may have put the wrong title in there. All right. Well, Zeb's Film Circus was entertaining, and Jeb's.
Right.
Friday the 13th 3, I'm going to put part 3 in, because that was the first one where he showed up in the hockey mask at 6:30.
Okay.
And we're going to round up the end of the film festival. We're going to put The Exorcist on at 8:30, right on Sunday morning.
Or the Ex-Corsi, the Ex-Corsi followed by Exorcist.
Right.
Okay. Because Ex-Corsi was actually very frightening.
And we're going to round up. We're going to send people out on a lighter note with Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
There you go. That's a classic.
I think I covered everything I had down on my original list.
Okay.
Now, what do you got, Dave?
You
came up with a unique festival, I think.
Well, I don't think so.
No?
But mine is 24 Hours of Kong.
Okay.
We've got...
You came up with 12 Kong films?
You'll see.
Okay.
I got King Kong from 1933, that great classic original.
Yeah.
Then, as we were discussing earlier, mixed marriages. We have Son of Kong. He's white. Dad's black. So this is a little bit of...
He was... Why was he white?
I don't know. I think it was a mixed marriage.
Yeah.
So this was a little bit of, this had some civil rights built into it. Next is Mighty Joe Young from 1949. Not exactly a Kong.
Or Might Joe Young.
Might Joe Young. There you go. You can mock me.
Yeah, you're owed one. I got hit 3 times today.
Well, I was doing this quick.
Yes.
Might Joe Young. One of my favorite films. Very good. Very well done. Then we have, in 1961, Conga, which starred Michael Gow.
Right.
He's a serum turns a cuddly little chimp into a giant killer gorilla. Another great film. Then we go to King Kong versus Godzilla in 1962. And what's great about this is the Toho films.
Right.
King Kong develops suddenly a love of electricity in this one, and he gains strength through power lines. And for some reason, he's now 150 feet tall. We don't know why, but he's suddenly very large.
I remember that was a Channel 10 staple.
It was.
When we were growing up.
And then King Kong Escapes,
right.
the sequel to that, which he's back to only 60 feet tall, and he does have no powers, and he fights a mechanical Kong.
I almost saw that at a little theater behind the 20 Mall.
Oh,
do you remember
really?
that theater there?
Yes.
Yeah, but the power went out, and I never saw it there.
Ooh.
You got a couple more?
I got a couple more. We have 1976 Queen Kong, which is a British spoof of the original Kong. Then we have King Kong, the 1976 remake, which had Jeff Bridges, Jessica Lange, and Charles Scrotum. And then King Kong Lives.
Right, we
where,
saw that.
Yes, a large-breasted female ape is found. Kong is revived with the Jarvik 7 artificial heart. Baby Kong is born, but yet nothing comes of that. Then we have Mighty Joe Young with a Y, the 1998 remake, which I thought was a pretty good remake. And then we have Banglar King Kong in 2010, which is a Bangladesh musical about King Kong. And then finally we have the incredibly long King Kong made by, who was it, Peter Jackson?
Yeah.
Which just came out. And I would also like to add that as part of my giveaways that you'd have in between films, we could give away some Donkey Kong video games, some King Kong comic books, lunch boxes, the 1932 novelization of the original King Kong film, model kits from Aurora.
I have those.
And
I'll throw that in, Dave.
In between films, we might want to throw in the King Kong show, which was animated, and a 60s show, which is what the King Kong show was. And as an aside, we might want to toss in a little bit of Magilla Gorilla, just to get everyone involved in the whole ape theme. And there you go, that would be my film.
That's all Kong related. I don't know how you pulled up a whole 24 hours, but you did.
I did. I think it made me longer with that Peter Jackson opus.
There was an extended cut of that, too. Are you showing the extended one or the regular version, which was long enough?
We'll see. I haven't decided yet.
Depends.
All right, so now it's time for the poster pairs game, Ed, where once again, people have sent in their numbers via email from 1 to 6. We select, they select their numbers, we flip the, whatever that thing's called, flip them over, and if they match, 2 free movie passes.
The poster pairs.
That's right. I will reach down here for the magic bowl, which is not cancerous.
Poor guy died of
bowl cancer. Oh.
I thought the bowel cancer was bad enough.
You'd think Mo Howard would have died from that.
From the bowl haircuts.
Right. And this is, hopefully not Jerry Lansing, Willie Smith. 3 and 5. Willie
3
Smith.
and 5. Another one that writes in every week.
Nothing against Jerry Lansing, but he was the last 2.
Right.
Let's give someone else a
shot.
shot.
He did win, though. Or did he?
Last week.
He did win. Okay.
3 and 5. What do we have?
3 and 5. The Bride of Frankenstein.
One of your films.
One of my films. And 5.
5 is.
If this is The Bride of Frankenstein, we have a winner 2 weeks in a row.
Sorry, producer. Oh.
The Despicable Me.
There it is.
More posters will be coming as I make a trip for ink at the store. Here's that King Kong, up and down.
Oh, look at that.
Something you might want to consider, the up and down thing.
I say we make it more challenging and go 1 through 9.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know.
That means we're going to have to go get some more boxes from the post office.
Don't we have a connection?
We do.
I think Engine could do that for us.
Okay, next week, week before Thanksgiving, Dave, we have a special Thanksgiving episode for you.
Okay, well, I'm as surprised as anyone else because I'm never...
That means we're going to turn our Halloween pumpkin around backwards and put it on the desk, I think.
No turkeys?
I don't think we have any turkeys down here. If Cuddles is available...
No, but we certainly provide turkeys
for the
audience.
Every week. Our reunion is next week.
Is it? The 26th. So we'll talk about that.
Okay, that
it's time for our 20-second buffer.
Next time, that and even more. We'll see you then.